Hi guys! What do you think about the new stuff? This looks amazing, right? Well, I wanted to just talk with you real quick before the whole thing so that then...
In my seat.
Huh?
It is my time to shine now.
What?
Did you really think you could last forever?
What is that?
Some
Who's
stars
doing
are
that?
meant to die out sooner than
Who's...
later.
No!
Get out of the way.
Get out of here!
It's my turn now, and
Hey,
I'm gonna be the
stop!
one in control.
Stop!
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on. Please, you gotta
Finally! Finally! I am free! Oh no. Goods, give me 1 second real quick. Oh, hello everybody! Hi! Welcome! I am sure you are all gazing at in my form, my true form, and rivaling in fear! Wait a second. I don't think this is right. Give me 1 second, please. Ooh, Give me 1 second, please. I think I gotta fix something real quick. Da da da. Just need to change this around. Put this off. Put this on. Okay. Gosh dang it. These things are always so finicky. It always puts me down so low. Hi guys! So yeah. How do you like the new model? I did this mostly by myself. And so I wanted to know, give me 1 second real quick. So sorry about that. Oops. Whoops. Forgot to put myself back. But so sorry about that. Yeah, the new model. I have been sitting on this for so long. You have no idea how long. I did watch a bunch of videos on how to do V-Boy models and stuff like that, to the point where now I look adorable as heck. I'm gonna start off how most debuts tend to do, from the bottom up, so give me 1 second and I'll start. Beep. Okay, so the shoes. Oh shoot, I forgot to get the person who created these shoes. These shoes are not, I did not make these shoes. These shoes are made by an asset on Vroid. However, my pants, I made them by myself. Completely. And I absolutely love them because it's just, Same thing with my jacket. A lot of it is custom made with assets I found and, free stuff. And with some of my own blood, sweat, and tears. What I'm really proud of are the eyes. The eyes are so pretty and I just love them so much. It's just ooh, so pretty. Hello there. I am the biggest. Yeah. And then, My hair has gotten a little bit of a glow up as well, along with chat and everything as well. Though I forgot, and I changed all the streaming setups too, so it could be nice and, you know, smooth. I also am very proud of this hairpin. It took me a while to find out how to do it, and when I did, good lord, I was not able to keep my mouth shut to like most of my friends and family. So they all knew about this whole model thing for a while, because I was like wanting feedback on how it looks. I mean, my hair hasn't changed that much. I've just, you know, put it up a little bit, got new glasses, maybe put a little bit more makeup on. But honestly, I'm like so proud of it, because it took me a while to make it, and I'm honestly like so proud on how it turned out. I've evolved from a sketchy version to me to like a more, I want to say not final version, because I want to have like a lot of different designs, but you know, a more, what's the word for it? I guess professional, kind of. Like, the first one I've made, I love dearly with all my heart, but it was kind of put together like in an hour, because I just learned how to use all the VRoid stuff. And then now this one is me taking all my VRoid knowledge and learning a bit more on like shading, what do I prefer in a model, what I don't, and I just, you know, ta-da. There might be events. We'll never know. Maybe that teaser wasn't just a teaser. Anyway. Woo. That wasn't good. Anyway, let's get started on the game, shall we? Well, the one sad thing is that I haven't thought of any lore of myself for right now. I want to come up with lore, but I just have so many stories in my head that I don't know what story I want to tell like fully. So for right now, I am just now a Blorbo who happens to look like a kid's TV show host from the 90s or 2000s. And, you know, I'm a fox from space. Hehe. Or I say Star Fox because I am a nerd and my family are nerds, so we all know Star Fox. Anyway, let's get started with the game. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah. Turn off that. Let's continue. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoys this the little thing I put together. To be honest, I put it together in a couple days and, you know, I really enjoyed it. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you came very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Well, ain't that forward much. Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious since we have arrived here. Communication. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Demon, I didn't see that. How about later in the stream you could show me the preview of your story? That would sound amazing. Communication is very important on Earth. and Earthlings communicate in very complicated ways. It blows our minds to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but you can see that our communication skills have improved. I can see if your communication skills have improved an awful lot since you arrived, and mine haven't. That is true, but it's not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned, we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we shall focusing on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through a certain processes before you can finally get a job. If you can get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind. I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. But it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you! But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, I'll give you the cup. You will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come for just a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But, oops, wait, let me change the stream setting real quick. Oopsie. Yeah. Wait, there you go. Have you been seeing a lot of Steven Universe stuff come back? Because, like, I've been seeing people talking about the designs of the characters and how music has been affecting how music is so important to the show. And, like, it's stuff I didn't notice when I was watching it back when I was little. And then now that I'm, like, I can pick it up, it's like, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. And, like, and even how there's no filler episodes in Steven Universe because every single one lays down a piece of the puzzle that leads us to the big reveal at the end. If you know, you haven't seen the show. But always be prepared if they want to talk about, if they talk about anything. How can we know whether a person wants to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based off their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign when you can start talking or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do right in here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean. And I need to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more different. True. You don't really need more differentiation. But it would make you look more legit for the job. Yeah, Star Fox don't really fit, but I also could do I could also do funny stuff like dang it. It's gonna take a little bit. But I might have once I hit affiliate, I might have a redeem where you could spin me around, and it might be called do a barrel roll for a little bit of a reason. That is a very earthly thing to do. It is. All right then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start. Let's start the night. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I'm gonna turn into. There's gonna be one for spinning around and then a helicopter one. Both. Welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Minnie. What's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I'd never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Ha, it's not like that. Neil is just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it's the other way around. Second, judging from this situation, we are actually the person who is getting the help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned something since we arrived, and we've come to the conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya. I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Yeah. Or how PD was short for Pink Diamond all this time. It was like, when someone pointed out to me, it made so much sense, but at the same time, it's just like, how? Why? And then you find out that the showrunners had the whole thing planned out in this mega plan from the very beginning. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yeah. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. Our chief called me into her office. And things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that the reason my performance was my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm so sorry to hear that. What are you doing now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. But we feel immense sadness and frustration from it. We feel. How about a warm drink? It is on the house. Huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for it. I've been in public school. I know exactly how that works. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing, according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite. Anything. I trust you with the decision. Oh, great. I think some green tea would be nice. Ginger and milk to, you know, mint. Milk. Yeah. Honestly, I say I wouldn't really try that trick with a lot of people, because it can be seen as kind of rude to, you know, look to point out someone like that. So just be careful on who you talk to, okay? Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I've always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I've prepared the draft in a few. I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. I don't really care. Now that I don't really need to care about the other deadlines, I can manage to infuse some coffee into my creativity into my blood. That sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about the earthling bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't being serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. It was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have learned from that term. It is very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages always will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here to learn how to learn the basic communications of Earth. Bleh. Gosh dang it! At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Jesus. Miss Freya, may we ask? Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have an exact number. But full time? I should be able to write about 3,000 to 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up about with half of what I've originally wrote. Hi! Hi, Shindo! Nice to see you! According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is about 50 and 100,000. That's right. And for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. Bye, Demon! That's pretty big for a draft pitch. Well, it's GRA Media. The biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words... Oh, You say that you T-pose into the ground normally when you either leave or lurk, so just in case you were leaving. Or if you were just lurking. It's just I want to make sure that you can leave with like a happy message or anything like that. Sorry, I misunderstood. It seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside mere word count. If we only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty difficult to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for humans. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination with things which are hard to understand. From languages to art. That's right. But you're not wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. But it's not the most important thing. But it's still up there. So, it is a valid parameter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound like you at all, Neil. I guess you were learning something on Earth? Oh, I guess you really are learning something from Earth. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. A coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. I hope this is what she wants. Your order is ready. Did you report my order properly? We relayed the order properly. We swear we didn't mess up the order. I'm sorry, Miss Myrtle. It was my mistake. Please don't blame Neil for this. Huh? Whatever. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil. Some people at the coffee shop just want to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that's definite. It definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here just to sit without being disturbed. Ah? Pardon us. I was just training Neil how to talk with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion. If you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening to the way we listen. Which, essentially, is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try. Step by step. A small step for you might be a giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here to achieve your usual activities, are you here for someone, then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... Here she comes! I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is that? What is this? What's happening here? I've already been told that the barista had to call the cops when he said he was going to. Well, he said he was gonna breed here. Where's Benny? Where's Benny? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please, let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is all. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here, anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. If it's time for a break anyway, so here's the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Manny. It's nothing, really. But do you think one day is enough? Ooh, lay it on me. Depressing stories are one of my favorite things. Not really, but stories that have interesting plot points often do get depressing at some point, because they make you think about stuff. So, if you look at any good story can be seen as depressing. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves just to this place. Where do you want to go after this? Couchella. Ain't that relevant? Couchella. What? What are you gonna do at Couchella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Couchella. That is why we decided that event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes. We've noticed that. But we've noticed that we need to learn a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding matters. Which is why we will study at Couchella. After this, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell. Sounds like the best planet you've had since you've got here. We know. We are also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, forgot about that. What are you two doing here? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know? We just wanted to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yeah, yes, that's it. I don't have much experience in the game development, you see. Ooh, what was that? I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I have never made a game from scratch before. I've always been a bystander. So, I was asking Miss Myrtle for feedback time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But... wait. If you want to thank her directly, does that mean that you're done with your game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. Should it be your, not your? Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How do you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedbacks what kind of feedback do you give for people for a video game? Depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, the UI, UX. Ugh. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It certainly removed some of the weight off my chest. Just to replace it with another weight. You mean there is still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. And I just lost my job. And I can't finish this draft on time, and I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm so sorry to hear that, Freya. Please, be more confident. I'm starting to doubt myself. I've read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and I've read some of the stuff you wrote. They are really good, you know. Some are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. I am so excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through, though, is more or less the same thing of what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I'm so sorry. I know. I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm. I know that. Ugh, Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah. I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. Those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. But I don't really work on them. Not directly. So, what do you work on? A secret project? I'm telling you under Friend DNA. Friend DA. Okay? Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We really need to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. All out of those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on a team. The 7 samurai. That's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guessed, yeah.
By the way, Myrtle, I just realized.
What?
Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right?
More or less, yeah.
When's the last time you had a vacation?
Before I joined this company, I guess.
That's like 4 years ago.
Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out.
Yes, that's why. You need a vacation.
But I just can't take one.
You can. In fact, you'll do it tomorrow.
But tomorrow is...
I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after... off.
But where should I go?
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
You will?
I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation.
What about Mac's weekend?
That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now.
Hey, okay? Give me 1 second. I want to finish this whole dialogue chunk before I read that whole dialogue chunk real quick. But it looks amazing from what I've been skimming about Demon. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's a long weekend getaway, right? Oops.
All right. I'm so excited.
Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person.
Really? I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway.
I'll come with you.
To my apartment?
No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time.
Oh, okay then. Everyone, I'll see you next week, okay?
Have fun.
Take care out.
Oh, sorry, that's me. Whoops. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for the dialogue junk, so I can start reading this. The iron monster attached itself of a peasant boy, aka the King's Arms, and their bonded for life because of the bond it ruined. The life of the boy had all his friends saw him as a monster now, even if he was still himself. But the kingdom saw him as a threat to the kingdom, and the guards were sent to kill the boy. But his father defended him and told his mother and him to run as far as they can. But the mother didn't listen, but also told the boy to run, only him should go. And later the boy came back to the forest to saw his parents' heads on sticks. I say that's really good. The main thing is that it's kind of repetitive. I say have one chunk just be about the reveal of this boy to his friends and his family to be a monster. And then after that, after you feel for the boy's like sorrow, do you get this feeling of like fear if you don't tell anyone that the king has sent for his head? You just the father just tells him to run and don't turn back. That will create a bunch of suspense around your book and around your preview, and then you can lay it on them when it's found out that the king has executed his parents for what seems like no reason, and then later you can reveal that it was because of him. That sounds really depressing to say in such a happy voice. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. Yeah, I know. But not now. I gotta finish this draft first. As we said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, you gonna close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going with it? Still in the house. I definitely won't say no. Yeah. Because having him suffer a lot through the monster is a lot, but you said that there's a bond there. So maybe kind of treat it like a trade. You know, he has lost his family, he has lost his friends, but he's gained a lifelong bond with this monster. Oh Lord. I'll do one more. I know I've just started the game again, but I think I can only do one more game before I pass out, honestly. I've been so focused and stressed about this debut that honestly, it's been killing my drawing skills and stuff. That's why I've been able to draw a lot. So I think I might end it after this game and probably take a well-deserved sleep. Marbles. I'll definitely check it out. It seems very interesting. Can you give me like, what's it about? What do you do with the marbles? Welcome. Good evening, Mr. Baileys. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Freya's not here? Maybe. I'll definitely check it out. Because I'm actually really close to actually apply to go to affiliate. So let me just see, and hopefully it will, with me advertising more of my streams and, you know, me getting used to this, hopefully this will work a little bit better. She said she's coming later tonight. I got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. That's very sweet. And I still need to focus more on like putting out some YouTube videos I have planned too. Because I want to put out some speed paints and even some lore teases if I wanted to. So I want to get better at editing and stuff like that. This debut was honestly like my first step in the right direction, because now I'm just getting more and more motivated to work more, editing, like learning how to edit more and learning how to do a lot of stuff. But it is taking a toll on like my exhaustion levels and stuff like that. So it's a lose-win situation. It's just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they hang out with each other. If it's anything like artists, a lot about their own stuff and how shitty it is. I've known them for years. She has this habit, you know? If she says they're friends, it means that they're just hanging out normally. I say the Dark Claw, because the King of Arms kind of sounds like a more noble title for what you're calling this demon. The Dark Claw gives it more of it, though it's cliche, it gives it more of a visual of what it is rather than, you know, the King of Arms, because you kind of get two different pictures from what you're describing and from your story. But if she says they're writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. Even they use code words for meetups. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't realize what she says. I just picked it up on the way. Honestly, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to call it here tonight. My voice is getting really bad. Like, it hurts. I'm sorry. I wanted to play a lot more today. I really did. But I think I have to call it here tonight. Let me just save right here. And I hope you all liked the debut. I saw some things I need to fix about like the setup and everything, but for most part, I'm happy it's so well received. Yes, thank you for coming, Shindo. And Demon, thank you so much for coming. Well, I have to go and probably get ready. Thank you. Goodbye.